let's talk about best practices. Create a clear sexual harassment policy. And you do that really not by just rote repetition of we don't agree, we don't allow sexual, right? Nobody, like, I mumble that because nobody's going to listen to it. Clearly, use maybe some of the concepts you've heard about today. Sexual harassment is an attempt to obtain power over someone else. Sexual harassment is an act of aggression. Sexual harassment is detrimental to our workplace, and we will not accept it. Make it more than just we don't accept sexual harassment. Explain why and really get down to it. Really explain why this is not okay. Because I will tell you this. If you just have sexual harassment policy, a lot of workplaces have it. Hasn't helped the sexual harassment issue much. I mean, well, let's take that back. It has helped it. It's a lot better than it used to be. I'm going to take that back. Sexual harassment issue, I'm sure it's so much better than it used to be because at least we're talking about it as a negative. Okay. But if you get up there and you say, we do not accept sexual harassment because sexual harassment is about power and control, because it is dangerous, because it creates an environment that facilitates aggression. And we will not, and it is a toxic masculinity problem that we will not allow into our workplace. I guarantee you that people who are victims of sexual harassment will feel far more comfortable coming forward because they'll think, oh, these people get it. They understand. That would be critical. Obviously, provide mandatory training for all employees. And I'm not talking like click through a website. That's not real training. Actual, real training. The thing is this, if somebody is prone to engage in sexual harassment, you're not going to convince them it's a bad thing. You're going to convince them it's not worth their effort and it is dangerous for them to engage in sexual harassment because they will be punished. That's what you're trying to do. The problem with sexual harassment training that I have seen is that it tries to tell people, I know you all mean well, but you need to try harder to be nice to each other. False. Sexual harassment has to be about, if you think you're going to engage in this behavior in this workplace, I got news for you. We will punish you. We will not tolerate it. That's the message. Establish an open door policy for victims. You tell victims, you come talk to me and I will listen. I will believe you. And I will give you the opportunity to make your grievances heard, and I will not punish you for it, and I will not see you differently for it. Objectively evaluate your company culture, which goes back to all of the things we've discussed today. How do people bond in your group? How do men bond among each other or between groups that don't really fit together but have to work together? How do people socialize? How do people communicate? How do people view each other? You really need to look at it from, 50,000 bird's eye view. What is the microcosm that you have created in your workplace? And when something happens, you take swift and decisive action.